8:38, Nationals Morning News on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Welcome on into the Gang of Four. Now, we're not the Legion of Doom. We're not quite the Legion of Doom. But we are the Gang of Four. I'll call Johnny a superhero. Johnny can be a superhero. Johnny, I got to tell you, though, the tight's not working.
I see them from behind. They're working for me. Woo!
Whoa!
All right.
Whoa! Joan Glennon would like to have a word. Joan Jones is there.
Hello.
And Chris is here. Hello,
What's
Chris.
up, guys? What's up? How are you? How we doing?
Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you guys.
We ought to have like superhero tights day on the morning show. We could all wear our tights.
I don't think.
Let me just ask this question.
We want people to watch the Super Talk TV.
Let me just ask this question. Why is it that women can wear tights wherever they go and men aren't allowed to? Chris? Joan?
I don't know.
They look better.
I think women
we're good that way.
Don't women need to be careful about the yoga pants now?
Yeah.
With those forever
Yes.
chemicals?
Yep.
Yeah.
RFK is going to make yoga pants safe again.
I love it.
What? Wait, hold on. Back up. Now, just so we're clear.
What?
So we're clear.
You weren't aware of the danger that yoga pants pose?
Well, if I'm wearing them, absolutely there's a danger. People will die laughing. And I have no interest in wearing them, by the way. But what are you talking about? Like, there's dangerous chemicals in yoga pants?
Yeah, there's PFAs in your clothing. They're dangerous forever chemicals, and they're seeping into the openings. It's in your.
Is it just yoga pants?
It's sports bras too. Like in all
I didn't know
honesty,
about
like
sports bras.
no joke. This is something that you should look at if
It's
you're a woman.
crazy. I'm just looking at it now, and yeah.
And you can, and this is my tinfoil hat, but they say it's associated with like breast cancers and stuff like that.
Wouldn't
I don't
that
know
make
if it's-
sense? You know?
I don't know if it's tinfoil hat or not. It doesn't. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past anyone.
I don't want to get you suspended tomorrow, so I'm giving that.
If you could wait,
Well, Dan.
if you could wait until Thursday and then I can have a 3-day weekend, that'd be appreciated.
Perfect. I got a wild show on Thursday. Did you hear about the guy in California whose son he's fighting for custody for his two kids, and he's fighting with his wife who's in California, and she wants to trans one of the kids.
No, but this happened in Canada as well.
Yeah. So, the guy that's in Texas who's fighting his wife in California is going to be on the show tomorrow.
No
that
kidding.
little boy is 6 years old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Crazy.
Wait, well, 6 years old
years
and the
old.
ex-wife is trying to transition this kid?
That's
Yep.
child abuse.
Yep. It's heartbreaking. So we'll have him on the show tomorrow, and then I'll
The
get you
worst part
suspended
is
for
the
Friday.
judge is siding with him.
Yeah.
With her. I'm sorry, with the mother.
It's a California judge, so
Oh,
it's,
wow.
Well, there you
it's,
go.
it's a
Shock
Democrat
everything.
Democrat activist.
That is insane.
Yep.
That judge ought to be disbarred, and
It's
this is
heartbreaking. Like that should be criminal charges.
well. Okay, so how old was the kid when this all transitioning thing began?
This has been happening since I think 2022.
For 3 years it's been happening.
So this kid was
Or more,
2 or
maybe.
3 years old, and the mother is saying that this little boy wants to be a little girl
Yep.
at the age of 2 or 3,
Yep.
and a judge. This shows you that this is the scary part about judges.
Yes.
And we've all, especially during the Trump administration, where you have like Judge Merchan, you have these judges that they've got this ultimate power. And it seems like now they're abusing their power.
Yeah.
And this is a classic example.
Well, and then the moms, I just think about Munchausen syndrome by proxy, right?
Yes.
Like you are trying to be this hero, and then you get to virtue signal on Facebook, and you get love bombed by the leftists, and you feel like you're doing, this ultimate good, but you're ruining this kid's life forever.
I have somebody in my life that is just like that and has led to somebody that I know and love. I mean, I can't really talk about it a whole lot, but leading them into a life that he should never have been in.
It's tough.
Heartbreaking to watch it happen.
This dad posted on Twitter yesterday, I lost all my parental rights to my sons. Goodbye, boys. Perhaps we'll meet when you're adults. California judge gave my wife authority to castrate my son, James. All contact with my boys must be supervised. I won't do that. I send letters and gifts to my son. My ex is not required to give them to the boys. I cannot post pictures of my sons. Let my story be a cautionary one for young men. Fathers have no rights to their children. Do not enter the family law system.
There's a lot of truth to that
There
statement.
is a lot
I'm
of
just
truth to that.
That's a lot of truth.
He said that, going into a situation where he's in supervised meetings with his children opens up a door for the people who are supervising to create another avenue where they can say he is doing something he shouldn't be doing. He said he just won't do it.
Yeah, a lot of people push back against the no supervised visit.
Yeah.
And he did another post, and he was like, a number of well-meaning people have urged me to attend supervised visit. It's a bad idea. It's bad for kids. Supervised visitation reinforces in a child's mind that the father is dangerous, that something is wrong with him. It's also bad for the father. The supervisor can record anything he wants. Whatever he writes down, the court will take as fact. Supervision provides infinitely malleable material for the courts to make damaging findings. And then this one really was the exclamation point. Flights and supervision run to over $2,000 per visit for him.
See, that's what they do. They beat you down with money. And, I mean, this happens to guys all the time in different circumstances and scenarios. But, I mean, he's right, especially in California. So how's this guy holding up? I mean, I know you're going to talk to him tomorrow, but
Yeah, we'll talk to him tomorrow. I mean, I think, for all things considered, he's been dealing with this for a long time. Right. So I think that he is in it sucks, but I don't think he's
he's paying child support for kids that he'll never see.
Yep.
And that's the heartbreaking part is, oftentimes this happens where primarily men are not allowed for whatever reason to see the kids, or the mom can move them out of state, whatever it is. They never get to see the kids. And yet they have to pay child support. And it's just, this happens to guys where there's not an appreciation for what men have to offer. Right. And they'll be banned from their lives if the mother says, the guy did this, the guy did that, and with no poof, his visitation rights are gone.
Well,
it is really sad.
Too many times in divorce courts, they do favor the women. And I've never understood that.
The good thing is that he is getting better. Clearly, though, not in California.
No.
Not in California.
California doesn't feel like America.
Do you know if that guy moved from California, or if
I think it was the other way around.
The other way around. The
if
mother
I recall
moved to
correctly,
California.
they were in Texas. The mother moved to California.
that shouldn't be allowed?
No.
It's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what the courts do. What time are you going to talk to him? Just to make this epic tease complete.
So tomorrow it'll be at 10:05.
All right, 10:05.
Yep, 10:05
This guy's name,
tomorrow.
so people can look up.
Jeff Younger. And you can find his story on my Twitter account at Chris Hand on Air.
All right, looking forward to that. Speaking of California, I don't know if this is true or not, but James Woods has tweeted this out. This has been making the rounds, but this is in California. A police officer pulls over a couple of guys in a car. One of them identifies as a cat.
Oh my!
Now, maybe we can play a game. Is this real or fake? But this is how it sounds.
So you do currently have a California driver's license. You just don't have a physical copy on you at the moment.
That's my preferred method of identification.
And this is
It's a cat collar. I'm currently identifying as a cat.
fair enough. The information here on the tag, I'm assuming belongs to you, the boyfriend?
Yeah.
That's so rude. I hope you know I'm recording.
Well, it wasn't my intention to offend you, but he just identified as a cat, and you're wearing a Harriet's Waltz t-shirt, so forgive me if I came to a conclusion that you guys are involved in some sort of a homosexual arrangement.
I'm not mad that you think we're together, but you're using gendered language. Besides, I'm not his boyfriend, I'm his owner.
Okay. Well, look, we can do this the hard way if you'd like. I can have this car towed, because last I checked, a cat is not licensed to operate a motor vehicle in the state of California. We can have animal control come get you, take you to a shelter where your owner can retrieve you for a fee of $70 after you're given the necessary immunizations, which do include a rabies shot, possibly even spade or neuter, whichever you prefer or identify with. Is that what you guys want to do here?
What should we do?
I don't know, I don't have $70.
Sir, I can also request that a mental health care professional come down here on scene and do an evaluation of you, because you're considering letting him take a rabies shot rather than just give me an ID, use some manners so I can give you your ticket and move along.
Yep, there you go.
Love that officer.
I do too.
My favorite part was,
Man.
I don't have $70.
Yeah,
Spoken like a true liberal.
I don't have $70. Oh my goodness. All right, whatever.
That cop deserves a medal.
Well, okay, so do you think that's real or fake?
No,
that's the thing.
Fake.
Is that fake?
If they all had British accents, I would believe it was real. But that one is fake. That one is fake.
Oh man, yeah. That you know what though, it's things like that I think the reason why Trump won the election, because that's actually believable.
Yes,
it is.
Because there are people on the left that actually believe that it's okay to identify as a cat.
Well, they even had somebody in the Biden administration that thought they were a dog.
Seriously?
Remember
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, remember the guy, Sam Britton, who was stealing luggage?
That's what it was.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, Sam used to have a dog collar.
That was role playing. That was sexual role playing played out for the entire United States of America and the world. And this guy had access to our nuclear. Was he a nuclear?
No, I don't think he was role playing. He was a trans.
Guys,
Yes.
Republicans are so weird.
Yes. And not only was he trans, he was stealing women's luggage.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's got the lipstick on, and he had a beard. See, that's my
Yes.
problem with some of these people.
Yeah, shave the beard, dude, if you're going to go that route.
If you're gonna go all the way.
Yeah.
Deal with the private parts and shave the beard.
Trump's cabinet picks are unqualified.
Man, I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think of it? There's a Huffington Post, Andrea Tate, real quickly. She has decided now, and again, she's a writer, and apparently, well, she writes for HuffPo, so obviously she's a nut job on the left. And she says, and she's written this, her husband apparently is a Trump supporter. In the aftermath of the election's results, still under the bed covers Wednesday morning, I scrolled social media looking for hope. I unfriended a few short-sighted Facebook friends. No need to continue our digital relationships and witness their selfishness and hate. Then, she says, I saw my husband's posts. God bless America. God bless number 45 and 47. She has now decided, because this is all about women cutting off their husbands, no sex and all that other kind, what do they call it, 4Bs or something like that. She's decided now that she's canceled Thanksgiving because she doesn't want her husband or her husband's Trump-loving family to come over for Thanksgiving. She's demanded that he delete the posts, and he is saying, no, I'm not going to delete the posts.
Sounds like the type of woman that would flee to California with the kids.
That's exactly, that is exactly the kind of woman this is.
I was praying that this story does not include the fact that they have children.
Do you know what? She doesn't mention if she has children or not. She says, you know what?
Wait. Are you telling me that she's a childless cat lady?
I don't know. Maybe the husband identifies as a cat, but I don't think so if he voted for Trump.
Cats for Trump was a big thing, though. You remember that? There was a
eating the
huge
dogs.
movement. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Do you think Thanksgiving's going to be shanked by a lot of this kinds of stupidity?
I don't know.
I think we've all kind of been there, done that with these folks. And I mean, just to be honest, I don't know how a guy who would vote for Donald Trump could be married to that.
I don't either.
And I'm not saying anything negative about the Trump supporter. I'm saying that she has escalated her anti-Trumpness to the point now where she's trying to use it as an attack point against her husband.
She's trying to censor his speech.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
She's the wife. The wife is the thought police now.
Yeah. And you don't see him saying, I don't want you to write for the Huffington Post, a clearly liberal magazine that has been going after Donald Trump for years and years and years. You don't see him saying, stop publishing those stories.
Stop with the fake news.
Stop with the fake news. Yet, she's telling him, take down the post, and he didn't. So I don't know how somebody is married to that. If you're a Trump supporter, I mean, I don't know how you're married to somebody who hates everything you believe.
I don't know how you thrive without a based wife who's going full no dyes in the house and, get the fluoride out of the water. Like, that's what you need in life.
Yes.
Exactly.
Is that how Virginia is?
Speaking from experience, yeah.
Love her.
Right on.
That Victoria, she's something else.
She's the one.
Victoria,
She's the one.
Yeah.
no secret there.
I got one thing to say to all you folks. That's it. We're done. Chris Hand, what is coming up in your... No, wait, hold on. I get it.
Oh, Dan.
You know
You did it in the wrong order.
You guys, yeah, well, you know what?
You
'Cause
know what? I'd also like to put in a request for some theme music when I do my tease. Can we make that happen?
Chris, what's coming
Is
up?
it in the budget that I get my own theme music?
Clearly it's not.
Well, we're going to talk about the good days for Republicans and the bad days for leftists, and we'll compare and contrast.
Hey, 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 hey.
That is your music.
Play that every time it's time for... That'll be my closing comments on a daily basis.